Okay, we are checking out the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Just dropped today on PS4. Wait, is this game exclusive to PS4? I don't even know. Is it? Huh. I don't actually know. I'm just gonna. Final Fantasy 8 was better. They should remake that. Just saying. Just saying. So I didn't pay attention. Obviously, I'm paying attention to this because it's Final Fantasy 7 remake, and everybody is losing their minds. They're wrong though because 8 was better. But you know that's why I thought like we'll check it out. This is out in like a month, right? So yeah. I mean, I don't really need. Do I need to tell backstory in the chat? Final Fantasy VII originally came out on PS1. It was the first big Final Fantasy game outside of a Nintendo console. It was the first Final Fantasy game on CD because all the other Final Fantasy games before that were on cartridge. So this was like a epic 4-disc on 4 CDs. Each CD was like 700 meg, could be bigger than like what 100, 200 meg cartridges. So it was N64 cartridges, right? So it's like 6424 meg cartridges or something like that. So Square Enix decided to go with Sony PlayStation because they said the bigger format so we can get more in it. So it's the first time we had like animated pre-rendered cutscenes. Game spanned 4 discs. It was probably a lot of people's first Final Fantasy. That's why I reckon there's so much like reverence and hype around this, even though 8 was better. That was gonna wait for PC release, or maybe there's gonna be a PS5 version. So with all the news we got about like current gen games gonna be playable on next gen and are going to be like, well, that's what Xbox have said, right? Most like I know for CD Projekt Red, current gen version is going to upgrade to the next gen version so you can be able to play it. We haven't heard anything from Sony or like third-party publishers, but I mean, we can hope, right? That's what everybody's going to do, that your current gen version will just upgrade to your next gen version with all the updates and everything. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so it's comes out in like a month. We're gonna play the demo. It's my first look. I haven't checked it out. This will probably go up on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, like the video because Final Fantasy 8 is better. Okay, tell me how much you enjoy Final Fantasy 8. Turn that notification bell on. And a lot of you don't. Why not? Also, I think I've got a cold flu. So apologies if I cough into the mic. All right, let's go. So we got control options in the beginning. Invert, you know, your controls for crazy people. And then this is like interesting here. You got like select difficulty option. There's a select difficulty of the game. Oh, I should say we are playing on PS4 Pro. So I don't know if this has any pro improvements, but we'll see. Select the difficulty of the game. Settings can be changed at any time in the options menu. Classic is recommended if you want to focus Classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle. But so that underneath it says the player controlled character will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. The battle difficulty is the same as easy. Selecting this if you want to enjoy the story without worrying about battle, and then normal is the standard difficulty. Select this if you want to fully experience battles as well as the story. Like the thing is, like I would like, oh, you want to play classic Final Fantasy, go classic, but it says, oh, battle difficulty is same as easy, which makes it weird. So if we get a chance, I want to kind of see what the difference is, but let's go normal for now. Oh, PogChamp. Okay, so I should actually give my backstory with Final Fantasy 7. I only played like the first dish chat because I didn't really get into Final Fantasy until, you know, Mystic Quest. Hey, my Final Fantasy fans are gonna know about that joke. Literally, Mystic Quest was my first Final Fantasy. Sorry, am I talking over the beginning video? I don't care. It's not, they should remake 8. So yeah, I played 7. And it didn't get its hooks into me until 8. I haven't got crazy reverence for this game. But even I can appreciate this looks hella nice. Yeah, other than, you know, Tifa looks great and oh my god, hello Tifa. I can't, and Cloud, big sword. Really, you know. So maybe my opinion is the most valid opinion because it's not crazy hardcore Final Fantasy VII fans. Why would you do that to the flower? You know, so I can give like unbiased opinion. Even though I've got salt that they don't show this kind of love to 8. What? Huh? All right, ears. Man, even I can appreciate this is a nice looking game though. I'm assuming this is pre-rendered cutscene, right? Right, this could be in engine. No, still pre-rendered. What?
Get down here, Merc.
Was this when spiky hair came into existence, chat? All right, hold on. Let me adjust audio and like go through settings and options. So, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, I totally lied. There is no Are you serious? We don't even give like options now, Square Enix? Okay. Another thing was weird. You should see their whole, they got like a web page to say like how you can play this and how you can cover this. Square Enix has been like very weird with the community about, I know I'm a streamer, so like it's a little bit different, but like they made it so like, you know, just to inform the entire community, because I'm sure like a lot of people are gonna play this, like, oh, make sure you don't rip the music from this, and like, you know, like it's even hard for me to read. There's a site somewhere, it's like official Final Fantasy VII about how you can cover this and not. So like, how about you make that a little bit easier language to read, because even I was like, what are you lot even talking about? You know, don't rip no music from this game, chat, and post it on your socials or something. Are you sure audio's fine? I feel like music is a little bit loud. All right, sorry, Anjan.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
Okay, here we go. Use square to attack with Cloud Sword. Hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple enemies. Punisher mode, attack, command.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so. Not bad.
All right, I just mashed square, chat. I'm just appreciating the graphics. So I guess, oh, command menu. Oh, I guess we won't know until the full release if there's pro
Who
options.
the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
The ATB gauge fills out as time passes and by attacking with square. Once a bar is full, your character can perform a special action. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge. Okay.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
You can expand the ATB gauge. You can expand the ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands, such as using abilities, magic, or items. Press X to try use one of the commands.
Enough of this.
Okay, so wait, it plays like Final Fantasy 13, 15, but it pauses when you bring up the... Huh, interesting. All right, what we got for spells? Fire.
He can use magic. Fire.
You can use magic? Yeah, I can. Huh. That's an interesting mix then. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. Use option to open the menu. Press that to access the map and check your objective. When the up icon appears, move your character close to automatically jump. Crouch or perform with whatever other actions is required. All right. Pause menu. Oh, we got a menu now, chap. Oh my god, it's a miracle. From the main menu, you can view your inventory, character stats, and more. Okay. We don't want to purchase. We want to go system. Title screen. Options. Gameplay. Difficulty normal. Was there hard option? No. Cursor position in battle. Minimap static. Subtitles. Chat log. Brightness. Camera distance. Camera repositioning. Responsiveness. Screen shake. Audio. Speech volume. Manual, party, inventory spells, battle settings. Focus, thrust, option, brave, cursor, leader, cloud. So it seems like for the menus, they've gone like very classic, right? I want to say, was it Final Fantasy 15's menus felt very convoluted?
Drop the weapon.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Guarding and evading. You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or to evade. Wait, it's got roll, all right. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges your ATB gauge.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Try harder. I'm waiting.
Oh, so it's not a roll.
Steady. I'm waiting.
Hold on, I need...
That it?
What does it got for abilities? Jump into the air and strike your foes with a powerful attack. Oh, actually, that's sorry. Cloud, HP, MP, ATP gauge. Oh, so it can max. It can only be max 2. Okay.
Brace yourself.
Wait. Oh, so it does. Oh, so you got a. Oh, okay. So his ATB ability stuff, you got to be mindful of range as well. It's not. Oh, he would just jump and connect wherever you are. Okay, let's go. Wonder if environments are breakable. Use triangle to open chests or doors or talk to people. If you see the word hold, then you need to hold down rather than just pressing it. Okay. Ocean. The left and right doesn't do anything at the moment. Left and on the D, left analog stick makes him run. If you find boxes with Shinra logo, press square to smash them with your sword. It may contain useful items such as potions that restore HP or make shards that restore MP. Or Mako shards. Is that the logo? I'm assuming so. Just walk over, auto pick up. Alright, got it. It was pretty smooth. This might be 60 FPS.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got
Call me
balls,
Soldier
this,
Boy. Like
what
the
was his name
rapper?
again?
Cloud
Soldier
Strike.
Boy,
Right.
get
And
him.
he isn't a soldier anymore. Still,
That's
he's a
not the line. I don't listen to
professional,
Soldier
unlike
Boy.
the rest of us. I'm glad to have him. This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Dude, like, I like the way I like the voice they gave him and like the size they made him. Like in that cutscene right there, he looks actually proper.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
Like, you know, a lot of the Final Fantasy males can be very like pretty boy and like not very intimidating. There's always the side characters that are intimidating. He seems like proper, you know, not just like edgy, but
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud? Wow, they've almost got the door. Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
I want to say he's way more deeper toned in this than in the Final Fantasy VII movie, right?
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Has he got nuts and bolts on his shoulder pad? Hold on. I swear that's what it looked like. There's the... Wait, did we go through the door? Yeah, we did. You can press R3 to lock onto specific targets. Press R3 again to unlock. While locked on target, you can use RAN lock stick or D-pad to switch between multiple targets.
Get him, boy!
Guess.
I wonder if you can play this fully like... Oh, actually you can't, right? Because I was gonna say, I wonder if you can play this fully, like, hold on, I'm curious. Hold on. Let's check here. Retry from last bar, return to title screen, resume. Oh no. Alright, let's change it in the options, because I'm curious. If you go to classic, would attack be on like a command as well? Again, I can't remember much from Final Fantasy VII. I only played a bit of it, so I don't know if
Let's do this.
oh, and do you know what? Pressing triangle and going to like punish and operator mode is just like basically going into hard attack mode. He doesn't run around as much. Like he's like, if I go operator mode, be sure to use your potions and healing spells to regenerate HP, because the game ends when we part. Wait, where's my HP at? What? All right, so that's what like operator and the normal mode does. Let me quickly go here. System settings, options, gameplay. What does classic change? The player control character will attack and defend automatically. Will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus executing commands that battle difficulty. The player control character. Oh, so is that? Oh, so if I go classic, I don't control my team? That seems opposite of what classic is, right?
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Also, let me heal. Just do down B then B. Oh wait, lol. Smash Bros jokes. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember Stagger, because Stagger was like, that's stuff that was introduced first in like Final Fantasy 13, right? Of this current style of Final Fantasies that we have. At the moment, this plays a lot like
This way.
15, 13, those. I mean,
Not so fast.
they did say
We got
though,
company.
there's gonna be big gameplay changes, right? It's not gonna. All right, when the difficulty is set to classic. Oh, here we go. And I was trying to figure this out. How do I know the game was gonna tell me like a couple of minutes later? Everybody, don't forget to sub to that YouTube channel. When the difficulty is set to classic, the player control character will engage. The player controlled character will engage enemies in battle automatically, attacking, defending, and evading as appropriate. With this mode active, you can simply wait until your ATP gauge has filled and press X to execute commands and dictate the flow of combat. Note that you can always control player control characters. Battle difficulty is the same as easy.
Think you can stop me? Bring it.
Oh, even I attack automatically. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's that.
But do you know what's weird? Like if you say it to auto, he doesn't like mash X. I'm pressing square. I'm pressing square as well. It's not like super fast. But I suppose like if you're getting bored of just pressing square, right? Interesting. It takes the like, but because you can change like stances in square mode, I suppose there is a bit more gameplay to that than just press square, right? Huh. Yeah, the auto thing makes it play a lot more like 13 then. Alright, so it's on auto now.
that it?
See, look how long it takes to attack. Oh, maybe I've got to go get close to the enemies and then he attacks quicker. Because in 13, if you remember correctly, it was like they would constantly attack, right? But you would be changing paradigms and just like doing the overall direction of your there's not, other than he looks cool and everything like looks nice and what, there's not really, I'm gonna be honest, much to talk about the graphics. We're like in some industrial complex and it's just bridges and stuff.
Our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
Everything looks factory like. Shouldn't the title be only
Man, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt.
Oh, interesting.
We can do
They
this
added
with
like
you, or we can do this without you.
film grain there. Did you
Different
see it?
reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Chat goes, shouldn't the title be the only Final Fantasy 13 fan plays Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Listen, lightning, Final Fantasy 13, great game. I'm just saying.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Wait, was they hiding a loading screen there?
Who's there? Door!
Everything's good, JT. How are you?
We'll wait.
Just like understanding the game and the options and like what's classic
over.
mode and
That's my line.
like that's gonna be the important thing for me, right? Oh, here's the classic music, PogChamp. Switching modes. Every character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balance operator mode and his attack oriented punisher mode.
He's alone. We can take him. Make it rain.
Make it rain. All right, so it's only automatic at the moment. Yeah, so the downside of automatic, that is like slow, I suppose. What if I go in Punisher mode? In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against the enemy's melee attack. Oh, so it enables counters as well. He cannot, however, guard against range attack or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode. Got it.
You've got this. It's over.
So honestly, what I would like is like classic mode, so you don't have to deal with the boring XXXX, but then like have it in normal or hard difficulty. Like I feel like that'd be a best of both, right? So let's switch it back to normal. Because yeah, classic is just on easy difficulty. Maybe that's just for like the demo.
It's a good thing I know someone
going
who
on,
can
Jay?
get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us.
You
but
gonna try it? Yeah,
what do
I
you
was
do?
trying it right now. So that was classic mode. So all it basically does is chat. So it like the square command is on automatic. So he's automatically constantly attacking. That's all it basically does. But he's not. The problem with it is it's not like fast. It's like slow. So maybe like whenever a battle starts, it goes slow, then it goes fast. Maybe this CPU is just like calculating like where it's gonna attack. So yeah, that's literally what we were trying.
So
but yeah, like
you know
maybe.
Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Oh, Tifa PogChamp. I know who that is. Triggers might try because the regular combat is mad to me. Yeah, as long as they have the difficulty option though, because in the demo is again it says classic is just set to easy. But the good thing with classic is you can override it as well. So even though it's set to like auto attack, you can like start mashing square to like speed it up, right? Unless they add something to the attack, right? Because I'm assuming you can control everybody in the party. So if everybody's like operator mode has a unique attack that you should
appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
maybe then that's why you keep it in normal.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
Final Fantasy VII hater plays Final
our
Fantasy VII.
inquiries will not take
I don't
much
hate
longer.
it. I'm just saying they should show this much love to 8.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
I mean, you're gonna tell us,
Mako
right?
is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Yeah, hell. Oh,
Say
okay.
that again.
He's instantly become likable to me.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Okay, I think I'm interested in the game now. Honestly, like, I was like, oh, his big sword and his spiky hair, whatever, like, and not in the sense of, oh, he's like not butch masculine, I don't care, right? Like, I love lightning
You
and like,
listening, Merc?
I love Skull and all that, but
And that happens.
like the way
Well,
they've
so much
portrayed
for
him
having
is
Cloud do all
kind
the
of
fighting.
cool.
There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Like, he still doesn't speak a lot at the moment anyway, but
Just
he's got
bear
lip
with him
and
for me,
cheeky.
would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
I'm getting solid Snake vibes from him, maybe? I guess this is... Classic with the difficulty option sounds ideal to me. I think so. Because then you don't have to deal with the boring square, if you find it boring. Unless... Alright, we'll find out now, actually. Hold on. Barrett specializes in his range attack. Hold down square to release a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Is it Barrett or Barrett? Barrett can fire from a safe location and hit. I know, right? Final Fantasy VII fan just puked in my... He doesn't even know the name of this! I know Cloud Chan. I know Tifa. Hold down square to release. Again, don't forget to hit the follow button on YouTube, okay? Appreciate it very much. Hold down square to release sustained burst automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe location and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
Okay.
Want some more?
Okay. So it just
Now
turns
for
into
the
a
real
shooter.
show.
Press triangle while in control of Barrett to deliver a heavy hitting attack that fills a large portion of ATB gauge. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge this attack. Pressing that, however, will speed up the process. Pressing triangle will speed up the process. It doesn't... Okay, hold on. Does it lock? Can we get like a lock on? Alright, so it locks on, but it doesn't change the angle of the camera, which is weird. It's like the Final Fantasy 13 problem, right? You know, when you locked onto those big beasts, it would like lock onto their feet. You could never see a correct angle, so lock-on's basically useless.
I'm waiting.
Oh, yeah, and when you're locked on, you can't even change the angle of the camera. Like when you're free locked, you can go like that. So maybe get in the right angle, then lock on. All right, let's try his overcharge behind the fence, you know, because you can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use up and down D-pad to switch or left and right to switch characters. L2 and R2 issues commands to allies. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Cloud. Ability, spells, items. So really and truly, you would want to control Cloud.
Shut up and move over.
And say, oh, use your ability. Focus shot on him.
You got that?
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
Like, I can understand why they've gone with this route, right? But if they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VII, and the thing is, they've made two great Octopath Traveler and Bravery Default, right? Which way do we go? Which were like the classic playing Final Fantasies, because their whole logic was, oh, we can't make the same game now because people probably wouldn't want to play it, whatever. But then those games have proved that people do want that kind of playing JRPG, right? So like, why not make it? All right, I'm actually lost. Where do I go? Classic is turn-based, right? Yeah. Everything on PS1 was turn-based. Everything on PS2 was turn-based. Then the first Final Fantasy. Oh no, everything on PS2 weren't turn-based. Final Fantasy 12 wasn't turn-based. Where do I go? No, classic is auto attack, so you can focus on menu use. Oh, so classic so exactly like this? Wait, isn't? Huh? I haven't played. I only played a bit of 7, and I can't remember much of it because I wasn't a fan. Where do I go? Oh no. Oh no, sorry, chat is going. Do you mean classic as in this game, or classic as in classic Final Fantasy? Yeah, sorry, we're talking about classic Final Fantasy. Because like, my logic is, I understand why they say we need to make gameplay changes from the original.
Yeah.
But like Bravery Default and Octopath Traveler have proven people want turn-based, right? So like, add the remake with this graphics and everything and all that, and just give us classic
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
turn-based. Let me hold on. Sorry, let me just answer questions from chat. I need to get back into playing original. Then I started my replay. Classic is turn-based, right? Oh, so you meant classic in this? Yeah, classic. No. Nothing's turn-based in this. Classic is just auto attack basically in this. I thought I heard they brought back original gameplay in this. No, they actually went out of their way to say that we weren't, right? You can move around outside of battle more quickly by holding R1 or wait, you can move around outside of battle more quickly by holding R1 or R2 to dash, or you can press L3 once to keep dashing until you stop moving. Okay, I was doing that anyway. Yeah, I think classic might be, for me anyway, might be the way. Just so auto attack is constantly on. I think like classic may encourage you to like switch up party as well, right? So you're basically like the a conductor just looking at like everybody's angle and battling, right? Rather than focus on square, 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 square. But yeah, just with that normal higher difficulty option. Like, I wonder why they didn't put it in there. Like, maybe the AI would get confused if it was on classic and then the difficulty was higher, so you would die more. Like, I wonder why they wouldn't have that option in the demo. That's not something you... Like, the demo is literally to promote the game and to promote old hardcore Final Fantasy fans to say, oh, yo, come check this game out. Hold on. So you want it to say, okay, there's hard difficulty.
Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh?
I do like the voices and the writing though.
Look. They don't
Like-
call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Yeah, so definitely like, I like the looks, I like the writing, I like the voices.
Ah, we can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
All right, so hold
Take
on,
care
let
of those
me
wounds before you bleed
use my
out.
abilities first.
Brace yourself. I won't give up.
About damn time.
All the time.
Ah, need my help, do you? Bring it home.
Fight through it. Burn.
Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and reassured will appear under their gauge. Pressured, sorry, pre-assured. Okay, I think I've got flu. Okay, leave me alone. When this happens, help them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it is full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities or magic you used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish. So it's Final Fantasy 13. Lag, was it just you? I think it's just you. Seems fine on my end. Yeah, it's literally like the Final Fantasy 13 stuff.
Put it down.
Like
Give
what?
it all you got.
What?
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time.
Oh,
to
do you know what's interesting? And I've just realized spells are locked to your ATP gauge as well.
Too bad. Let's switch it up.
Oh, what?
Take y'all on. Give them hell.
Check this out. Look, I'm like, oh, dude, why can't I do abilities and spells now? Like, abilities make sense, right? But I can't even do spells until my ATB gauge. So what the hell is there an MP gauge for then? That's a bit stupid. Hold on. HP, MP. Yeah, that's a bit interesting.
After you.
All right. Watch and learn.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought like I can understand like the abilities because that's like their overcharge, right?
Bang, bang.
That's like their big attack. For even having your spells on ATB, enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities as stagger to foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge quickly so you can unleash more abilities and spells. All right, that makes more sense.
Go.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
All right, Barrett is just totally boring. Also, it's not got the it's not got do you know what would have been interesting as well, and I think would have probably worked better in this?
First class.
Like literally what they did in Octopath Traveler was way more interesting. So you build your ATP gauge up and you charge it, where you can stack like 2 or 3.
A soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh?
So you could like you can do like multiple like ATB gauge dependent attacks. So you could do like fire times 3 or 3 times the strength, or ability times 3 times the strength. Let me just go forward into the next battle and fully charge my ATB. I don't think you can do that here. Cobra, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Hold on, chat. I'm just let me test this because I'm going to forget, and then I'll look at chat. Chuckles, yeah, it's dumb. I really don't like it.
Reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the
I
bottom.
got
Shit.
that baited. I thought he played Strand Games.
Let's get down there.
What's going on, show? Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it, dude. This is a strategy game. What are you talking about? Huh. All right, let me just test this one last thing. All right, finally, we've got a good looking scene. All right, I like the green haze. And
I can practically taste tobacco in
yeah, like the cutscenes look nice and the characters look nice, but it's just like an industrial building, right? You can't really. I want to say Final Fantasy 15 had more gameplay than this.
my heart's pounding like a jack.
Tringo's best Final Fantasy apart from the original 2. Final Fantasy 8 says hello. And so does Mystic Quest. Alright, that's a hardcore Final Fantasy joke. If you like that joke on YouTube, don't forget to hit the sub button. Turn the notification bell on.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Alright, I'm so glad they so far the voices have been good. I'm looking at you, Xeno Chronicles. Says that as a fellow British person. All right, let me charge my.
That's that.
Yeah, I do not understand why they would lock. All right, let's try this. Spell. Like maybe it. Nah, it. Yeah, it's literally only one. Maybe the gameplay's got to develop more than that later. It has to. Like. But even though you've got 2 stocked up, all you can do is like 1 attack. But then again, for people who said like Final Fantasy 13 and 15 was just too much, I suppose this isn't
Down to the bottom, to the planet's core.
this isn't like as much as that, right? At least it's like slower, so
That's that.
yeah, I'm gonna put it on classic. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it in battle. All right, resume. Hold on.
That's that.
And there you have it.
All right, hold on, chat. Yeah, I think instantly. Put it on classic so the square does. Let me read some questions from chat if anybody's got any questions. Let me see. Yo, Sonic, how's it going, bro? This is only the option. This is only the opening, though. It might get crazy later with other characters like Tifa. True. That's another thing we should say, right? This is just the opening. But the thing is, this is the demo, so this is what they are using to like promote the game, right? So honestly, You would think that they would put something into... Alright. To, like, convince people that, oh, you know, the battle system's good. Them given it the new style combat system. Yeah, so it's not even the new style combat system. It's like half cut back on what the new combat system is. It's like a mix of Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 15, but like simpler versions of those. Got like the stagger sum from 13. It's got the fully active stuff. Manually attack from 15, but then everything's ATP gauge locked.
All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're
Show us
one
Tifa!
of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
It's not the same. It's not the same voice as the movie, right, chat? Yeah. So far from me, the looks, the dialogue, the voice cast. The thing is, it's weird though, because I kind of know what happens in the story, but I'm like, oh, I'd play this for the story right now.
I'm fine. What about the time?
Oh, it's new voice actors for the game.
Your
Okay.
call, Merc.
All new cast, I think. That timer 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Listen, pro streamer,
Pretty
20 minutes. Let's
cocky,
go.
ain't you?
I am. Yeah, so, all right. They definitely got the characters right, though. So that's GG to them.
Heads up.
What in the hell?
I got a question because I feel like some of you in chat has already played it. How long is the demo?
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
Oh, did I put in? I did put in classic, right? Yes, I
It's
did.
got reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Oh, I didn't. Wait, I thought it said. Was I doing? Oh, I wasn't even using circle. Wow, it just got a quick roll. I was totally doing that wrong. I thought it said like I pressed the block button at the right time to do a roll. No, I just pressed literally circle to roll.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Yeah. I'm trying to talk to my chat. Shut up, Cloud, you cheeky son of a gun. Oh, so I can, even though I can't do two at the same time, I can.
Hell yeah! You see the damage that...
I can like just press.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames. Heal up and regroup.
All right. Hack the field generator. That makes
That
sense.
didn't work either. Need to do something about these wounds. Too bad. There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
I got the armor.
All right, attack it from the rear, ladies and gents. Classic Dark Souls trope.
Oh, sloppy. Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
Need to heal up soon. What are you talking about? You got like two. Hold on. Oh, I should use the ability. Hold on. Lunges toward the enemy with a piercing strike that hits multiple times, significantly increases stagger. Jump into the air. Okay, let's.
Catch yourself up.
And then let's go ability. Consumes all ATB charge to unleash the concentrated blast. Hold on, chat. I gotta concentrate on this. About 30 minutes, so streamer tight like 3 hours. Wow. Wait, so is this the only boss? That's it?
You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Uh-oh.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Now, go! Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn. Could keep going if I heal up.
Yeah, classic. I think classic is the way to go. Literally let him deal with the attacks. Oh, also, all right. Wait, in battle, even items are tied to my ATB? Are you serious? Hold on.
Not good.
And yeah, let's not even discuss the camera. Because, you know, that's just like an actual shit show.
Gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc.
Too bad. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Wait, I destroyed it already? Wow, that was okay. Check us back. I'm running God of War, wasn't it? Oh, can you hear me, Chow? You going deaf? Because the game's pretty loud.
20 minutes until detonation.
Bombert goes, it's just a demo. Like, are they going to literally change how the game plays when the full game comes out in 1 month?
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
I don't think so, right?
We've got to move.
And the only thing we can hope for is like the battle mechanics get more complex, right? But literally, that's what we're judging on. And literally, that's what they released the demo for. And if anybody thinks that's not, is literally to convince, like, those old school Final Fantasy fans, like, yo, this is what the game plays like. So this is, like, the core of the game.
Tough, but doable.
That's what we're discussing here.
That's that.
How? Wait, do I have to kill everything first? Maybe I do. Yep, I do. All right, let me read some messages in the chat if I missed something. So it's about new voice actors. It's about 30 minutes. The demo is 30 minutes. Let me see. Is there gonna be original music option? I don't know about that. They haven't discussed anything about original music. Yeah, it's literally the opening of the game. Yes, it's dumb. Sorry, what was dumb? Play this at Gamescom. Nah, Chocobo racing in high def will see the will. Especially if you're going on classic with the auto attack stuff. Wait, which way do I go? Right or left? Left. Oh, ATB needed for magic and items. Yeah, that like for items is even more crazier. Like if you need ATB for magic, then why have an MP gauge? But for items, it's even more. Yo, if one of your party goes down, make sure you keep attacking so then you could do a Phoenix down on them. That's silly.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
So, so the whole thing with this game is, right? So it's not gonna... Oh, wait, is there a voice option? Chat goes English voices. The map screen can check your current scenario objective and view and layout. Okay. Okay. I like the menus, though. But yeah, the whole thing with this game is gonna come out like episodic, right? I couldn't even find the view options. Okay. So in that sense, they're releasing this game like they released a DLC for
Don't look back. Let's go,
15,
let's go,
right?
let's go.
Interesting. Right, that's right. Somebody want to confirm? I think that's right.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me
Like
from
that was the big
getting
hoo-ha,
over
right?
the
This
top.
is gonna be episodic, so we don't know how long each episode is gonna be and where they're gonna cut it. JT, confirm that for me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I read that. Again, I've been watching the trailers and everything, but I ain't crazy hyped like everybody because Final Fantasy VIII is my game. Oh, I asked, is it like they're releasing this episodic, right? They don't even know how many episodes it's gonna be, how long this episode is. So that's one thing that all the community is about. Like, we really don't know where they're gonna cut it and how long each episode is gonna be and what the pricing of each episode is gonna be. Like, for all we know, it could be like 3 episodes, right?
Cool it. 5 seconds is all.
So each episode is like a full chunky game, and it's gonna just be like Final Fantasy 13 X 1, 2, and 3. I suppose we're gonna find out when the game releases, and depending on how long the first episode is. Yeah, depending on how long the first episode is and how much they charge for the episode, that's gonna be the big like drama. I'm already calling it. That's gonna be the big drama when this game releases. If this is a full price game and if it's got a full price game worth of content, then that'll be totally fine, because then that's even more Final Fantasy 7 for people who enjoy Final Fantasy 7, and it's gonna be a no issue. But if it's a full price game and it's literally like not deep and there's not a lot, then I already know how it's gonna turn out.
Take the lead. Taking over.
Also in like classic mode, I don't know if I like it where I think the CPU is auto using my spells, or unless they don't stay charged per battle. Well, we do know that this game ends with Midgar, and that this isn't a 1-1 remake, especially because of the episode part. Yeah, no, I got no problem of them like changing how it plays and making it for a new audience, and even taking liberties with a lot of that stuff. I'm totally down with that. For me, it all depends on how long the episodes are. Like, that's the important thing, right? And like how much gameplay there's gonna be. Like, so far my only issue is that I'm not feeling the magic and items locked to the ATB. That doesn't make sense. I really do hope when the full game comes out, we find out, oh wait, no, the gameplay gets way more complex. Oh, and one thing I will complain about though, camera is not good at all. At all. I mean, I feel like that's probably a good place to cut it for the YouTube video. We'll probably like finish the rest of the demo here on stream, but like I feel like that's the perfect place to cut it for YouTube video. That like gives you a good example of like what is in the demo. Maybe you haven't got a PlayStation. We're playing on PS4 Pro. This feels like it was running at 60. It felt pretty smooth. I can't be 100% sure though, but that should give you, like, that tells you the basics of how the game is. Maybe when the full game comes out, the battle system and everything gets way more complex. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I would assume, right? What's 30? Sorry. Yeah, so I do the classic system where auto attacks. I just hope it like gives you more options, like the ATB stuff in literally games that they've developed, like with regards to Octopath Traveler does the ATB stuff way more interesting. But the game definitely looks nice, sounds nice. I love what they've done with the voices and everything. I think they've done a good job with there. But I feel like I would want to play this just for the story, right? Even though, you know, we kind of know what happens. So there you have it. That was the first look at the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. It just dropped. It's free. You can go check out if you want. It's not locked to a pre-order or anything like that. Full game does drop like next month, I think. Let me know what you thought. Am I being way too critical of this? I'm just giving you my opinion. Like, I'm not speaking trash about the game now. I just wanted to describe what was going on because I'm a hardcore Final Fantasy fan, right? Like, I'll probably check it out and everything, but it's like good, especially with the newer Final Fantasy games. It's all about like how do they play. So I'm just trying to explain like how it plays, not like be judgmental. This is good, bad. Like, I don't like the camera. I could be judgmental about that. I don't know what if they should lock magic and abilities to like ATB, but I'm just trying to put it into words of like what's going on, you know. At least know that. Hold on. So I just noticed this. So if you combine L1 with the face buttons, then you don't even have to go into like you don't even have to go into your abilities. As soon as your ATB gauge is done, hold L1 and you could do focus flash. You can quick potion. I wonder if you can change this later. Limit break. That's interesting. That's what you can change in battle settings. Set as leader options right there. They're trying to make this like as actionally as possible. Actiony? Is that the right word? The menu stuff they have done well though. I don't like the newer Final Fantasy game menus. This menu looks really nice. It has enough of a, do you know what it kind of feels like? The menu feels kind of PSP like. Anybody who's playing like yeah, it's giving me PSP vibes. But with those battle settings, this does show you this is like very attack focused. That's like one last bit of information we added into that video. Laugh myself. See it? See, chat? Hardcore PlayStation fans, remember the PSV? PM Vita? So the menu is nice. The music, graphics, sound, voices. That's at least drawing me in, and story, but you know, try not to look up spoilers because we all know how the story is. So yeah, exclusive to PlayStation for a year. And it's coming out like soon, so it's not gonna be one of those games that they're gonna use to push next gen as well. So, and it's like Square Enix haven't said anything like CD Projekt Red of if this is gonna upgrade for the next gen, if it's gonna be a free upgrade, if they're gonna do a re-release or but because this is coming out episodic, right, by the Like, I don't know if they're gonna do it yearly. So like saves, imagine, right? So imagine it's gonna be like choice based, whatever. Like you carry your save over, and then you buy episode 2 and 3 on next gen. Like, how is it all gonna work? Do you just wait for 3 years and it's gonna be one full package? And I suppose this, even when the game comes out fully next month, until everybody doesn't complete it and know how long it is, these are like questions that are going to be up in the air, right? We got how much is it going to be? Like, we kind of know that already. How long is that episode? And then, you know, are they going to have multiple choice options, or is the saves going to carry over? What if you go to next gen then? Especially like if this came out earlier this gen, that you wouldn't have to worry about that stuff. But that's definitely going to be in consideration now, because I would assume most people are going to buy this here, and then by the time they get to episode 2 or 3, it's probably going to be next gen. I mean, depends on how well this game does, right? You know, Square Enix have been known to cancel DLCs that are like in plans. I'm just saying, Final Fantasy 15 fans know what I'm talking about. All right, I lied. That's where we're going to cut the YouTube video. There's a chunk of extra information on the end. If you're watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to turn that subscription, hit that sub button, turn that subscription. I mess this up at the end all the time. Subscribe, turn those notification bells on, drop a like, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. I'm a hardcore Final Fantasy nerd, okay? If you're a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest fan, send me hugs in the chat. That was my first Final Fantasy. Don't forget to come check us out over on Twitch. I'm there a couple times a week. Go out Discord, go out Twitter. All that information will be in the description. Appreciate it.